Day 2. I got some water. So day 2, we woke up around 8:30 in the AM. Believe it or not, so like 4 hours, 3.5 hours of sleep. Get showered up. Didn't want to stink up the place. Fact. So I didn't want to embarrass myself. Neither did the rest of our crew. We hit the floor around 9:30, 10 o'clock. 9:30, 10 o'clock. Let's see, we go to Pokeholics Anonymous. And so good. It was the Underbelly show plus J-Wits. It was very fun. I ended up entering one of their contests when they were picking people out of the crowd. They were like, hey, we're looking for a fancy artist person. Anybody out there? I raised my hand. People were pointing. They're like, whoa, guy with the Slow Bro t-shirt. You know what you're doing. Believe it or not, I did. And I won! But real talk, I won a poster, Pokemon poster, signed by the whole crew. I lost it. I don't know where it is. It's probably still in Boston. And if the Underbelly guys are watching this, I apologize. And I'm a scrub, I get it. But at the same time, I don't have an excuse. So, apologies. They also had a cosplay contest that was really cool. And the panel itself was just very funny. So, it was probably my second or third favorite panel of the entire weekend. So, after that, we grabbed some food. We kind of hang out, regroup with some people. And we end up going to the Runaway Guys Throne Controller panel. Which, in and of itself, was awesome again. So, we're in this huge waiting room. We ended up sitting in the waiting room area for like an hour. I ended up playing Odin and Magic. He had never played before. I have clearly played before, many times. He ran train on me. I was just like, I lost, I'm dead. And then he retired. So he's 1-0 in his Magic career, undefeated. 2014 rematch. I'm calling you out now. Onion ring. Pre-note. They released this a day early at Pax. I didn't buy it a day early at PAX. I bought it when I got home, like 2 or 3 days later. If you can tell, it's still in the plastic wrapping because I'm good at video gaming, and I play video games a lot. So much so that I have games sit here for weeks before I even play them or open them even. And me, being the smart guy that I am, just bought this game today. Boom, still in the wrapping. I actually pre-ordered it, and I was supposed to pick it up last week at the midnight, and just never did. And, again, still in the wrapping. This particular shout-out is for Shots Rocks. Shots, I love you. So back to PAX. So we're in the Runaway Guys waiting area. Atma and Exodus walk by, they flag me down. We end up going in a little bit before the show, helping the guys set up the, and we end up just setting up a little bit. We get these cards to dole out to the people. They're pretty much tickets, and if your number got called, you were able to participate in the show. Me, Atma, Luca, and Water Exodus, we were all standing around passing these cards out. We ran out really quickly. There were way more people than there were cards. Ended up having almost 500 people at this show, if not more. At least that's what it felt like to me. Standing room only, especially since I didn't have a chair. I was very mad. I was like, no, I can't sit down. They're like, oh, shit happens. I was like, no. But it was cool because we kind of like stood, me, Battlon, Exodus, and Atma. We all stood up next to the stage there. And we were just like making fun of things. We were just being generally obnoxious within reason. Like, if you watch any of the videos, you can't hear us or barely even see us, but we were just having a good time, the four of us. Matt wanted to play NBA Jam so hard, and they also wanted to play, he wanted a Melee thing to pop up, but it never did, unfortunately. And then when Uniracers popped up, Matt was like, Uniracers! So good. So good. We ended up dipping out of the panel early, though, me and Battlon. We ended up going down to the tabletop games area, and we participated in a two-headed giant Magic the Gathering Mini Masters tournament. It's a 2-man team. We each get a couple packs, build a deck, build 2 decks actually, one for me, one for him, and we play against these 2 clowns. We win. We're like, psh, ain't no thing but a chicken wing. We were heated. We were hyped. We were like, round 2, bring it. We had Atma and Exodus came down to like a little after the panel. They were like our cheerleading squad for a little bit. And round 2 happens. They're like, yeah, we're gonna shit on your family. And we're like, yeah, we lost. We lost bad. Like, just dookie everywhere. Like, I felt like I was R. Kelly's victims. My phone had died earlier in the day, so I ended up giving it to Atma and brought it up to his hotel room to charge it. So we were playing with Babylon's phone. We ended up going back to Atma's hotel room, and lo and behold, you know, they're in the middle of a Let's Play. Him, Atma, Exodus, Douglas, and then, to our surprise, Nintendo Capri-Sun was there. They're in the middle of this Mario Party 4 Let's Play that we just kind of barged in on. Like, I felt bad at first, but like, I feel like they like knew it was going to happen. At least Atma and Exodus did. If you go on Exodus's channel in the future, you'll see him posting Mario Party 4 Let's Play. And we come in maybe, I want to say like 20 minutes or 25 minutes into the Let's Play. Babylon actually brought his own controller, so he ended up playing along. I'm just in the background being a goofball with commentary. That ended up being really cool. Waluigi's so good. After the Let's Play happened, our group kind of wanted to get back together, so we just invited everybody up to the room. So we had the aforementioned folks, plus, you know, we had Shots, Blue, Odin, K-Man came up, Bubba was there. I think Illuweaver might have been floating around. If I forgot anybody, again, I'm sorry and I love you. I'm out of onion rings, guys. Checking out the Big Mama Jamma. Check out the thickness of this burger. Damn, damn, damn! Oh yeah, we're in the hotel room. Let's see, we're all kind of hanging out. We end up ordering Chinese pizza because they delivered from last night. They ended up coming again tonight. Again, it was like an hour 20-minute wait. We actually got spicy wings this time, thank God. So we were all chilling, playing video games, eating pizza, eating wings. NCS dipped a little early. I mean, it's like 10:30 at this point at night. The floor is closed, but like the convention center's still open, and there's a lot of things to do still. I get on my Green Man suit. Yeah, real talk. We're walking around. We're supposed to play this mech game. The line looked retarded long. In hindsight, it probably wasn't really that long. And we probably only would have had to wait like 15 minutes, if that. Like 2 rounds. So, I'm sorry for making us run away. We made the executive decision to, let's go around and we'll come back to it. Like, a little bit later. We'll do a loop and we'll come back. So, being the smart idiots that we are, we go around. We see the Rock Band stage. There's like a 45-minute wait to play Rock Band, so we waited for 45 minutes. There's not a video up of this right now, and it breaks my heart because it was so funny. We end up playing Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. I'm on the guitar in my Green Man suit. I can barely see a thing. Shots is on vocals. He's blocking the screen so I can't see my guitar notes half the time. And we have Atma on bass and we have Bubba on the drums. We rocked the show, obviously. Like, it was good. Shots is an expert showsman. And after our performance, we decided to head back to the mech game. Steel Battalion, I think it was called. What a cool game. You have like joysticks, like oxygen switch, and like all like whenever you see like a TV show when they're starting up like a giant machine and they have to like flip all the switches and make sure this is working right. You have to do all of that. And it was cool. Gear shifters, laser firing, target sights. You have gas pedal, brake pedal. There's a third pedal. I'm pretty sure that provides ice cream. I didn't try it because the guy was like a Nazi. He said, "Don't press the button, or I will personally kick you off the game." I was like, I don't want to get kicked off this game. This is a sadness, and we ain't got time for sadness. So that was really cool. We passed a Purell machine. By the way, there is one Purell station in the entire convention hall, and we dubbed it the Pax Shower Station. So if you were feeling a little grungy, just be like, Good for another 48 hours. We got this. We end up hightailing it back to Atma and Exodus' hotel room because I'm cold at this point in this Green Man suit because it's just me, then a thin layer of green, and then nothing. And so I'm like, you know, I'm gonna get back into my normal people clothes. So we change. We start heading back to the hotel, and when we get back to the hotel, we don't have as many people in our hotel room. We kind of had a revolving door. Some people came in, like from our main crew. You know, it was still a good night, and people stayed until like maybe 5:30 in the morning. I felt bad for Babylon because he wanted to go to church on Sunday. He ended up going, but he just had to wait a long time because we're terrible people. I didn't kick the last person out until like 5:30. And that was day 2.